見苦しい。
動くな。
見苦しい。
そこに俺の全てをかけてレイガンそら捕まえたぞ レイガン俺の全てをかけてレイガン暴れさせてもらうわ。ひどいひどいやがれ。もう一度遅いわ。終わりよ。くたばっても構わない。俺の全てをかけてレイガン。ほらほらほら。やるな。遅いわ。やがれ。 俺の全てをかけてレイガン。お待たせ。もらえたぜ。俺なめてんじゃねえぞおい。やべよ。うわやがれ。ほらもう一度。元気分けてくれ。よしできたぞ。
Yeah. Take heat. Free my with no Devin put them like the faintest sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Won't respect, then you gotta earn some. Wanna strike, then you gotta some. He wanna me like Nike, let do in the face of my sweet chin music. Only when I easily influence. Matter what's up with the Splinter and Turtles, they go to the sewers. I'm in the field on the first and the third, trying to score on the op like I play for the Brewers. Send me up on my mama, pat me to get the one with the behind me, watch how I maneuver. Fast and fear, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might have
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Detroit Pistons. Now, Golden State's starting five. We've got Durant. Chamberlain is out there with Barry. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 2.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Now, here's Ivy. Pass to Cunningham.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State basketball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Curry. Over to the wing. Thompson outside. Over Cunningham. Thompson finds Curry. Clock at 6. For 3. That one doesn't drop.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now Bay got a piece of it. And Detroit with another turnover here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
So he gets them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here's Bay. Passes it to Ivy. Warriors with the rebound. And it's the Warriors on the break. He gets it in there. Barry's got 5 points so far.
And Rick Barry puts pressure on an opponent any way he can, and one of the easiest ways to do that is on the break. He was ready for that one.
Here's Cunningham. Bay passes to Stewart. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Here's Golden State now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Yes, that goes in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Pistons trailed by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Knox. Back to Hayes. To the left wing. Lets it go from 14. And that one goes long. Here's Golden State now. Durant. That's good.
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Hayes. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. KD's shot is off.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
So here's Burks. Knocks the pass to Duren. Poked away. Chamberlain down low. A shot off that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And here's Hayes. And there's the pass to Burks. And here is Duren. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for Detroit, Duren. At the line for 2.
That's good from Duren. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Nerlens Noel checks in for Duren.
Now returning on the floor for your Pistons, Nerlens Noel.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. He's with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks it to Burks. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Bagley. From deep. That shot off the mark. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of the points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, fans, here we go. Time to get loud now.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Nerlens Noel is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Ivy in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson from long range. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
From deep, Bay pulls it in.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Cunningham.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Curry looking it over. Jacks up a 3. That shot misses. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Bay, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Cunningham inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
So for the Pistons, Duren comes in for Isaiah Stewart, and it's Bogdanovich in for Noel. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. Warriors leading by 12. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, all those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
Now, here's Ivy. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Well, the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Raymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, that's you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Detroit. They trail by 14. Burks on the wing. 1:37 left now here in the second. Hayes, no good. To the paint. Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Pistons.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
They get the rebound, and it's good for two.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
It's deflected. Bogdanovich looking around. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Bagley. Pistons passing it around. Shots good by Duren.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Snatched up. Out to Thompson. Back to Curry. Takes the three. And again, no good. Golden State.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Pass it to Burks. Puts it up from 15. That shot, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And the first half is now in the books. Warriors lead by 10.
22.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 10. Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Over to Kenny. What do you think about Detroit?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Ivy. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Barry. And it's Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the center. Cunningham off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Curry, dishes it to Thompson. Inside. Chamberlain against Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Barry misses. Pistons trailed by 10. Bogdanovich wide open. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Bogdanovich has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Detroit. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Curry kicks to Durant. Over Ivy. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now, here's Chamberlain. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time. Just scanned the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
Bay against KD. Cunningham outside. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Chamberlain, and the basket is good. Chamberlain got 6.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's Stewart. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Stewart kicks to Bay. Sinks the triple. Bay's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
A nice shot by KD.
Good assertive play from KD, refusing to be denied on the interior.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it. Clearly a foul.
For Detroit, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts. This one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Nerlens Noel checks in for Bogdanovich. Kevin Knox comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Alec Burks subbed in for Cunningham. Now, here's Burks, following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain.
2 minutes.
Thompson against Burks. Shot clock at 5. A baseline J. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. A different look here for Detroit. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Stewart, and Hayes subbed in for Ivy. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. Here's Perry. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
When your superstar is as unselfish as Steph Curry is, that's what gets other guys going.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
For your Pistons Youth Dance Team. For your Pistons Youth Dance Team. Make some noise once again for your Pistons.
And Detroit has possession. 8-point game. Pass to Bagley. So here's Burks. Passes it to Hayes. Shoots a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Barry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry passes to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Chamberlain gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Pass to Noel. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Chamberlain with the block. And he gets it back. Bagley. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Knox, following the basket by Stephen Curry. count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 8 points. They needed that one from Knox.
Knox getting better at reading the defense and then starting to pick things apart.
Now the pass to Hayes. Burks in the corner. And the miss. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Warriors on top. They're up by 8. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Warriors leading by 8. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ivy in at point guard. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Now here's Curry. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Thompson's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. Cunningham passes to Bay. Guarded by Chamberlain. Stewart misses.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Pass to Ivy. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Good on the 3-point shot.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Curry kicks to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Barry. Here's KD. Rebound by the Pistons. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Back to Bay. From the low block, Chamberlain with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Your Pistons dance team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Warriors leading by 7. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. It's the Piston Dancers. All right, fans, here we go. Time to get loud now for your Detroit Piston Dancers.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Thompson in the corner. Cunningham outside. Stewart in the corner. From outside the arc. Detroit, no good that time either. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. Count the basket. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Well, because the defense is keying so much on what Curry is doing, it's important for him to give different looks. That time, attacking, getting into the painted area.
Cunningham's shot is off. And so here is Golden State. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And here are the Pistons now. Passes it to Stewart. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. That shot, no good. Warriors leading by 9.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The rebound by Ivy. Shoots from 12. A second chance effort. And Stewart lays it up and in.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now, here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Stewart trying to get open.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
Golden State basketball.
1:11 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. Shoots from 12. The shot by Ivy, no good. Tries it from 19. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Barry. Here's the 3. Rebound, Detroit. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stewart in the corner. And the pass to Ivy. Fires the 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Warriors lead by 13. Cunningham inside. Chamberlain with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Basketball. Substitution on the court.
Duran the pass to Diallo. Over Thompson. Shot good by Diallo.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business.